for coming back. How have you been in the last month?
I've been doing good.
Any changes to your diet since the last time I've seen you?
Not much.
Do you remember what we talked about last time?
Partially.
What do you remember?
Just what foods I've been eating.
Yeah, right. We did a 24-hour recall on your diet. And just to go back on your diet, so it's been pretty similar in the past month? Not really any changes?
Or actually, there was that one day where I had a birthday party I attended, and there was like a lot of sweets.
Oh, can you tell me more about the birthday party, what you ate and what you did?
There was like lots of like carb-heavy stuff like macaroni, cheese, pasta, and pizza.
Okay.
And then there was cake, cupcakes, and pie.
And I'm assuming you ate everything?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Special occasions. What I did from the last time was I put your diet into it's called a program called ASA 24, and it helped me analyze your diet and found some things that you did really great on and some things that may need improvement. Would you like to hear about them today?
Sure.
Okay. So from what you told me you ate from the 24-hour recall, some things that you did really good on is you're on target for eating grains, so like your breads, pastas, and also proteins. You're right on the target with those, so good job. And then also some other like nutrients that you're doing really well on. So you're meeting your carbohydrates, cholesterol levels, folate, iron. Your saturated fats, they're okay. It's not too high. And then you're meeting some of your vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin B, E, and K. How does that make you feel that you did really well on these?
That I actually kind of like pay attention more to what I eat.
Okay, yeah. And then are you ready now to hear what you may need improvements on?
Partially.
Okay, so some things that you may want to consider. So right now, from what you just told me on your 24-hour recall, of course, it's not like you eat this every day, but just from that information, you're not having enough vegetables, fruits, and also dairy. What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, I guess that's kind of true.
What do you mean by that?
Cause like I don't really like eat a lot of like vegetables and fruits, so I guess that's true.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you have some in your diet, but it's just not up to standards to have a healthier life. So I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very unlikely and 10 being very likely, how motivated do you feel about making a dietary change?
An 8.
An 8? And why do you choose an 8?
Cause I mean I don't want to like have a short life and not be unhealthy, so I guess I'll try to be like more healthier.
Is that your motivation then? Okay. So of the things that we talked about, so we have vegetables, fruits, dairy. Your sodium's a little high too, your intake on sodium. And then maybe potassium, it's a little under. Of these topics, what do you feel would be a really good goal to start on? Something you can definitely see yourself changing.
Maybe dairy.
Dairy? So, I remember you saying you drink milk in your diet and stuff, so that means you're not lactose intolerant, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And remind me again, how much dairy do you have approximately a day?
What do you mean by that?
Like how many cups of milk do you have?
Oh, usually 2 cups.
2 cups. Do you have any cheese or yogurts?
Sometimes there's yogurt, and I put cheese in my sandwiches.
Okay. So yeah, that's something we can definitely work on, and I feel like you're really motivated to do that. So what we're going to do today is developed something called a SMART goal. Do you know what that stands for?
Nope.
Okay, so SMART is an acronym for pretty much goal setting, so that the S means it's specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for a realistic goal, and then the T in SMART is for time bound. So altogether, this means you're picking one specific goal that you definitely feel you can do, and then it's really time specific, so you know when you want to start and when you want to end, and we track that progress. So how does that sound to you?
I think we can do that.
Okay, so you picked a dairy. So what do you know about dairy? Just off the top of your head.
It's in cheese, milk, yogurt, ice cream.
Mm-hmm. And then do you know what it does for your body?
Calcium?
Right, so there's calcium, and a lot of milk products nowadays, they're enriched with vitamin D, and vitamin D is necessary for your body to absorb that calcium. Anything else you know about dairy?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. I can let you know. So most nutrients in dairy, it's calcium, potassium, vitamin D, and then protein. So they're really good for building bones and maintaining teeth and bone mass, and they're just really good for you with other nutrients as well, so you kind of need everything. And then some health benefits. Do you know any health benefits for dairy?
Nope.
So some of them, so according to My Plate, which is a government website, it recommends having at least 3 cups of dairy a day. Do you know what 3 cups is?
Yeah.
So that means a cup of milk, that counts as 1 cup. And I believe it's let's see, for cheese, that means like 2 ounces of cheese, that would count as a cup. And also a container of yogurt, that would count too. So that just means you eat 3 of these products a day, you'll be fine. All right. So when would you like to start consuming more dairy to go towards your SMART goal?
I can try tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, and then what would be the plan? So from the analysis that I did, it looks like you're doing around 2 cups a day instead of the necessary 3 cups. So where do you think you would fit in that another cup into your diet?
Maybe after dinner I can maybe have like a cup of yogurt or just anything there.
Okay, so let's go back to the recall we did last time. So it looks like you had a cup of milk for breakfast and dinner.
Yes.
Is that really typical for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, you said put in yogurt. When would you have that yogurt?
After dinner.
After dinner? Okay. How do you feel about your lunch? So you're not really swamped with so much dairy.
Maybe drink a cup of milk.
Okay. And then there are other options as well. Did you want to go through that?
Maybe I can have ice cream for like dessert after dinner.
Yes, sometimes we can reward ourselves. But sometimes with those sweets, just because they're made with milk, it's not really, it counts as a source. But there are other options as well if you don't want to have like dairy, but these other foods, they have calcium as well. So sometimes there's calcium fortified juices, cereals, breads, and if you don't want actual milk, there's always almond milk or soy milk. Do you like tuna?
Oh, I like tuna.
So tuna, like canned tuna or sardines, they're really rich in calcium. And then so soy products, so soybeans, if you like eating those things, they have it as well. And then since I know you needed to have more vegetable intakes too, there's also leafy greens such as collards and turnip greens, kale, and bok choy that you're able to eat. So that'll help with your vegetable levels and also your dairy, so your calcium. Okay, so back to that SMART goal. So you want to do this starting tomorrow. And then since we already said you have about 2 cups, we're just gonna add that another product so you reach that 3 cups a day. Yeah. Okay. And how motivated do you feel, or how comfortable do you feel about starting this?
I think it's pretty easy, just like adding another cup to my day.
Okay. And then how long do you want to do this for?
Maybe for a month.
A month? Okay. So after all that, let's see. So the SMART goal that we're developing is that you're going to add another cup or so to your diet so that you reach your dairy needs. We'll be starting this tomorrow, and it'll be a duration of about 2 weeks. And you're very motivated to do so since you're already taking dairy products, just not enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so after all this, how do you feel?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
Nope.
Okay. I'll see you in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Bye.